I have to say, in the sense of, in the interest of full disclosure, I did read an earlier version of this whole novel, so I'm distant. I'm trying not to impose that.
Oh, okay. So I haven't, but I mean, I thought they were pandering to the judges with the Denmark in the first sentence.
That actually was in the first version, so we clear you, Bruce. And yes, I did laugh pretty hard when I opened the contest entry.
Well, there's something really compelling about this, beyond the fact that it has something to do with Denmark also, which is my thing. You know, if you start off with an old tale, then it's easy for people to get into something like that.
Yes, and we know instantly what we're supposed to know as background, which is such an advantage.
Yeah, definitely. I want to know about the girl. I want to know about Victor. I have to tell you though, please change his name, because I did have a confusion in that first sentence.
Oh,
Victor Hugo's father
and
in
then
Guatemala and Denmark are all in the first sentence. And
yeah.
I thought, where is this happening? Oh my gosh, I wasn't sure. And then I realized, oh, Victor is the actual character who's in the book.
Yes, I think.
I mean, it's not meant to be the Victor Hugo, is it?
Bruce, would you answer that question in the comments? I'm not entirely sure, and I don't think it's fair to impose my knowledge of the larger story. But I do think it's fair to say that the synopsis actually doesn't answer the most logical question after the first sentence, and that would be a really good place to revive. I love the way Bruce's prose feels in the mouth, though. Even that first sentence, there was a girl in Denmark, so like the Red Witch in the old tales his people told, that Victor Hugo's father and the other adults from Guatemala called her. I wouldn't even pretend to pronounce that. Sorry.
It has a storytelling rhythm to it.
Yes. And I'm usually pretty hostile to openings in the passive voice. I have to say, that's my prejudice. But I like it here. I like the storybook feel to it. But I do think that Millicent, the agency screamer, called her the agency screamer, sorry, would wonder who is the main character here if she hadn't read the synopsis. Is this about both Joan and Alma and Victor, and who actually is the main character here? And I do know from talking to agency screeners that they're thinking from line one, how am I going to describe this to my boss? This is a book about X. And I would hate to see the writing get overlooked in that confusion.
Right.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah. Exciting stuff.
It is exciting stuff, so keep up the good work, Bruce.